Hello again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expression Studio Gallery. I have put some Meeden black paint on the edges of my canvas. Missed a spot. And in some places the corner. And done a little dribble, which I really love to play with while I get ready. Before I go ahead and completely cover my canvas with black paint. Hopefully I rested that long enough to get a screenshot. If you don't know how to do screenshots, I was awful happy when somebody taught me how to do screenshots on my computer. But there's a snippet tool too, in case you don't know about that. The snippet tool is easier. I'm not sure if either one of them is of the quality of reproduction when you're taking a picture from a YouTube video or wherever you're stealing it from. Borrowing, just borrowing. Alright, so originally I wasn't going to do an entire black layer. And that is Meeden black paint, but it's maybe not covering as well as it does sometimes because I think I added a little dab of water too much. I like to add a little water to the mix because that's supposed to help make cells. But I'm not really worried about making cells as much as I am having a nice black background. But I'm going to swipe over all of it so it doesn't really matter. So, weird as this sounds, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try and give myself a sort of a uneven organic line to swipe from. But in the meantime, I'm probably going to add colors and make something similar to what I usually refer to as a keyhole swipe, which means leaving a bunch of colors behind. So I kind of want this to be a nice line. I'm being called a blue, which is really weird because I wasn't going to use blue in there. But right at the moment, I'm thinking I'm going to use some blue. And it almost, yes, it made it all the way to the end, yay! I might be tempted to tip a little too. I've been using the new, where is it? Pink Diamond from Color Art, but I seem to have hidden it on myself, so at this point, it's looking like I'm going to try some of my magenta from Golden. That I just, for the first time, instead of Floetrol, I used some of the Amsterdam pouring medium. I was trying to order the PBO Ultimate pouring medium, and somehow I got my wires crossed. But I don't think it's a bad thing, so I'm not going to worry. This is a fluid golden. It came in a 4-ounce size. For me, and I wanted a lighter color gold. And I'm just going to keep adding stripes until I'm in love with the colors that I have. And I might change up a few things, obviously, by leaving some black where it doesn't need to be. I'm tempted to put some more black in. I wanted some orange in this, and I have several that I'm contemplating using. I kind of want it up there at that purple, but I think I'm just going to do this. It looks like I'm going to have to torch because I keep seeing bubbles. And that magenta is definitely not light enough. The thing I really love about this new Pink Diamond, and yes, I put my hands on it, is that where the Hot Orchid dried darker, the Pink Diamond does not. And I love that about it. It stays really brilliant, even when it's mixed with Floetrol. I have tried it, but not seriously yet. I am going to go for some darker blue, I think. I'm not sure. I mean, I've done this sort of thing with a shovel or a dustpan, but I'm not sure I've done this sort of thing exactly the way I'm doing it now. I want some blue. I have some blue on... I think it's going to be the electric blue, which is a color from Arteza. The electric blue is metallic, and that's perfect. I did want some yellow, and I might be very tempted to use some of the, I'm thinking there's a mango. I want to call it mango. This is not it. Where is it? I don't know. I put it down. There it is. I see it over there. It's, I'll use this. This is similar enough. I'm going to try and keep it to a minimum. And I seriously was going to tip, and I might still. And then down. And I have a shovel full of paint, but I'm not going to use that. My OXO omelet turning flip and fold spatula that I spread the Meeden paint with is going in the bucket. And I need my little tool. There it is. I found it. And I'm going to use some Amsterdam white added to some Aussie Floetrol. Put that white right out in my dish. And one of my little acetate tools. Boy, my gold really disappeared. I'm doing it again. And I really should torch that, just ever so briefly. Yeah, lots and lots of little bubbles. Okay, so wish me luck. I think what's going to happen is that I'm going to grab my two favorite green color shifting folk art paints, and I guess we'll figure it out in a minute. And I'm going to use my new, not so new, my studio rag, wipe off my excess. I'm going to go from the tip. Oh, I want to scrape that off in a scrape dish because I can always use extra paint, and I hate wiping it off on a cloth if I can use it. It's not turning out to be exactly what I thought it was going to be, but that's okay with me. I think I'll like it anyway. It's probably going to look like dancers again, which is also really okay. Got some really nice big cells happening there. I'm splitting the difference. Maybe if I tip it again. Let's go over here. Well, it's a swipe. It's not exactly what I was thinking. I'm gonna have to divide up my colors if I want it to look like flowers in my head. That's what I've figured out. But it doesn't mean I'm not going to enjoy this. Whatever else I want to do. See, saving that paint in the dish means I can go back and cover the end pieces if I so desire to. But now I'm interested in, in grabbing another acetate tool and seeing what I might want to do. Something smaller than this and smaller than that. Oh, come on. I just want a little tiny baby one. And I had one too. Wait, I got it. It was in the dish drainer. So now, do I use purple? Do I use white? Do I use black? Do I use gold? I think I'm going to put a little more gold right across the top of that. Maybe selectively. Kind of missed the turquoise I was thinking about putting in there, but it's not really too late for anything if I decide to go for it. I'm not sure why I did that. Maybe I'll just keep going up and over, like so, because that might be pretty cool. And I could still put some turquoise in there. I wish I had a point on the end of one of these, and I'm sure I do. There we go. I've got my two favorite turquoises are the color shifting turquoise from Folk Art that I was going to use to make some stems, along with the green gold, and maybe the emerald green too. What color should go up there? Maybe just a tiny dot of the hot orchid. Because I can. The name of my first book on the Amazon link. The Amazon link is on the link tree. The link tree is under the video. It's the first or second blue link. I want some more blue. I think that's what I was searching for. I think it's going to be the, yes, the Venetian blue. I still want some green down here. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Right there. Main accent coming out of a New Yorker sounds funny, but oh well. Wish I could swipe just the very edge. So those are definitely funky trees. And I'm not sure about anything right now. I like what I've got, but it's not exactly what I had in mind. And there's the turquoise. And it's plugged up. And do I really want that color? No, but at least now I know I need to unplug it. There's some green. That might be pretty cool. I'm looking for the Artist Loft. Oh, I know where it is. I was going to make up some more. Oh well. I don't know, I just like making patterns sometimes. And when they turn out really well, that's nice. When they don't, we have swiping. And blowing. You know what? It just occurred to me that I've got purple Australian Floetrol and purple dioxazine purple. Even though it's a little plugged, and I want to make sure it's shaken. Since this is not what I intended to begin with, it doesn't matter what I do anymore. I'll just do something else after this that will satisfy that need, I hope. Alright, so it's time for the straw, or straws, because they do get spit in them. You know what? I've got a little blower. And it's not plugged in, but it can be plugged in fairly easily. If you are patient with me. There we go. Weirder and weirder. Definitely gotta get a good aim. Which I'm not sure that I'm inclined to do. Looks like some kind of weird peacock feather. So I'm just going to keep on going with my strange activities. And I'm not trying to make eyes, but I am thinking about blowing them out still. Because it's just so strange and kind of cool. I'm getting a whole bunch of the other colors buried in there, and I'm liking what I'm seeing. I still got to keep the black negative space in between. New take on blooms, and they definitely look like flowers, and now I could put stems in. What was seeming like a failed plan turned into something pretty cool. I'm liking it. Time to change straws, because you know why. Alright, I've got 2 minutes left to tell you guys I do sell my artwork, and if you would like to try and reach me, please use the email address under the link tree. And if I have a skewer with an end on it, I'm going to drag a few spiky little tendrils out for no particular reason. And I did one of these the other day, a no particular reason strange composition, which I tend to enjoy. Oh yeah, no, that's great. I really like those. They look like trees behind flowers or something. But who really minds if it still gives a really neat effect? Okay, so I have Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links, my Facebook groups, Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Appreciation Group for students, Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Totes and more for shoppingpixels.com and Fine Art America. And those are all in the link tree, along with my Legalers clothing from Montreal. I'm definitely doing the green stems. But I want something different to happen. I want to try something else. I've been making all kinds of strange flowers lately. I've got 1 minute left, which means I should show you guys this. And I wish I was closer to the finish point. There's some beautiful cells down there, so I'm not going to do that. Let's just see if I can hurry the process along a little. It'll be similar, if not exact. So there we go. That's bizarre. I love you guys. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. Please give me a thumbs up. There's a monthly drawing, and if you make a donation through PayPal, you can find that icon on the bottom right-hand corner of the YouTube channel. You'll be automatically entered, and I'm going to have to touch up my black. I'll see you anon. This is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery. Looking for that right there. These might be a little bit different, but we'll figure it out. Bye for now. Priscilla out. Oh, you're still here. Darn. My email address is underneath